Stop looking at business as a short-term game. It's a long-term play. You're investing in the future and in your future self and the future of your business. So one takeaway from today, start somewhere. Pick one SOP, pick one thing that you've been putting off writing or building, write it, build it, implement it, and then build on it from there. G'day team, Josh here. I hope you're having an amazing start to your week. I want to talk to you today about the benefits of a systemized business. And so this is like, this is not sexy, this is not exciting, but this is one of the foundational and fundamental elements of building a really successful business, is building systems and processes into your business. And so we are fresh off an epic training run by one of our amazing boardroom members who basically opened up the hood on their business. They've been basically building their business playbook, as we call it, for the last 2 years. And it is fantastic. And so we've just had an amazing training in boardroom in terms of exactly how they've done it, the process that they went through to build out their systems and processes for their business, what kind of software they use, how it integrates with timesheeting and project management software and all that sort of stuff. I won't go into that today. If you want to catch that replay, you've got to become a boardroom member. But what I did think I would do today is go through with you the benefits and the importance of a systemized business, because I think, as a starting point, it's a mindset piece, because people often get so overwhelmed about building out systems and processes that they just don't. And as our amazing boardroom member said today, it's about just starting somewhere. Just starting somewhere when it comes to systems and processes and building from there. So, and I could even see some of our clients on the call today getting overwhelmed about just how far they've come in terms of their business, and then comparing themselves to our client who is sharing. And I said to everyone in boardroom today, don't compare their level 15 to your level 3 or 5. Take what you can, take what you need out of today's training, and just start somewhere. And I think that is so true for everything in business, but particularly when it comes to systems and processes, just start somewhere. And so they started with project delivery, just getting really clear on how they wanted their projects to be delivered. And they got really efficient at that, and they built on it from there. And they moved into HR and policies and leave and all that sort of stuff. And it's a really schmick kind of system in terms of, the staff know that they go to this whole hub there that has all their systems and processes in it, and they've just been able to build a really robust and solid business off the back of great systems and processes. And so, that's an investment in the future. They've spent the better part of 2 years building out their systems and processes in their business playbook. And like our amazing client said today, they really feel like now they have the solid foundations for growth. And this is what I want you to take away from this particular training that I'm running now, which is business is a marathon, not a sprint. And if you can always have that outlook, which is, what can I do today to set my business up for success in the future? And if that's building out an SOP for project delivery, if it's building out an SOP for how timesheets get filled out, it is about doing these little things on a daily or weekly basis that benefit the future of your business. Most businesses get so caught up in being reactive and flying by the seat of their pants, and you've got 10 staff, call it, all doing projects completely differently, and no one knows how this is supposed to happen in the business, and so people just make stuff up as they go. That is so inefficient, and you are wasting so much time in your business, and money is just walking out the door without having these in place. So think about the future. It's a long game. It's a long-term thing. And if you could invest 2 years of your time now and know that in 2 years' time, you would have a really robust business playbook in place that formed the foundations for significant growth in your business, would you do it? And the answer has to be, and I'm sure is, yes. So start somewhere. The journey we got today from our amazing boardroom member was, they just started with a spreadsheet and a bunch of Word documents and just started fleshing it out from there. And then that went to SharePoint, and They recognized that they'd outgrown that. So they went to a specific system that talked to each other and integrated and all that sort of stuff. Start somewhere. Start small, build it out, and reap the rewards in years and years to come. So a couple of kind of things that we talk through today is, the reasons why. Like, why would you go to the effort to building out systems and processes? I'll give you a few of mine, and I'll cover some of the things that we covered today. But mine are really, like, I'm big on wanting all of my clients to achieve the highest possible level of success in their businesses that they want and that they aspire to. And so I've talked before about how within Boardroom, we have different stages of business. So you've got technician business owner, where you're basically in the business, required to run the business and be in the business and deliver all the projects and stuff. So you are required 100% of the time to work in the business. That's technician business owner. Then you've got conductor, where you're basically overseeing the running of the business. You've got people doing project delivery for you, but you're still pretty much required to be there to lead and guide. And then you've got lifestyle business owner, where if you wanted to, you could step away from the business for 3 months at a time, 6 months at a time, maybe step away completely, and the business runs without you. Well, you don't get to lifestyle business owner by having everyone delivering projects differently and no one knowing how this stuff gets run and no one knowing how that stuff gets run. You get to lifestyle business owner by having a clear business playbook and really clear and simple business systems in place. So as our client said today, they look at their business blueprint or their business playbook as a roadmap to get you to 90%. So they look at it as like, if they can set up all the systems and processes in terms of project delivery and how to fill out your timesheets and what to do when you're onboarding a new staff member, if we can build out a roadmap to largely get you to 90% of the way there, and then you bring the technical expertise in, or you fill in the last 10% yourself, then you've won. That's how you build a systemized business, and that's how you get to lifestyle business owner phase. And so that's a couple from me in terms of, why would you build out systems and processes? Well, if you want to build an amazing business that returns you great profits and allows you to live the lifestyle you want, you need systems and processes in place. If you want to elevate yourself out of the day-to-day, that's why you build systems and processes. If you want to have something that's really saleable and worth a lot of money, that's why you build systems and processes. And a couple of the benefits or the reasons why my client went through today is like, when something goes wrong, you've got a way to kind of diagnose it and fix it. Like if you've got stuff going on projects and you've got no SOP or no checklist in place, you'd be spending days trying to work out what went wrong. But when you've got a pretty clear process to follow, it's pretty easy to pinpoint, okay, step 3 there, that doesn't work anymore for these reasons, let's change that. So, when something goes wrong, you've got a really easy way to diagnose and fix what's going on, and then you can keep moving. The other mindset shift is, they really wanted to have this mindset, which is we do something once and then we benefit from doing that something once over and over and over again. So new staff onboarding, they've got a whole process built out for new staff onboarding. So when someone starts, they get assigned all these tasks and they get done all these things, and they get sent a bunch of videos. They have essentially automated the onboarding process for their new staff members. So they did something once, they mapped it out, they recorded the videos, they looked at the processes, and they mapped out this whole flowchart. And now that happens automatically in terms of when someone starts, they go through that. Of course, they're tweaking it as they go, but you do something once and you reap the benefits. And it's also looking at it through the lens of like, how can we build something that helps new people come into our business become more efficient more quickly? So you think about, new people coming into your business, you have this assumption that they're not going to be productive for the first 3 to 6 months. It's a lie. Like if you've got great systems and processes in place and a way to show people how to do stuff, the main reason people adopt that mentality of, that new staff member is not going to be productive for the first 3 to 6 months is because they, the business owner, know that they're going to have to sit with that person every single day or every single week to get them up to speed. And they know that they don't have that time. So they've just resigned themselves to the fact that that person's not going to be billable or not going to be efficient in the first 3 to 6 months. It's a lie. If you can build amazing systems and processes, it's a story we tell ourselves. If you've got something that will actually help a new staff member become more efficient more quickly by showing them how to do this and how this is done and how your business does that through videos, tutorials, and a system and a process, you're going to have people getting up to speed way more efficiently in your business, which means more revenue, more profit in your back pocket as the business owner. So look, I could go on for hours about this, but it's like one of the least sexy topics, but it's one of the things that I bang on about the most. And it's one of the things that business owners know they need to do the most. They just feel overwhelmed about it, so they don't even start. And so, my hope from today's training or today's video is getting you thinking a bit differently about systems and processes in your business playbook and building a systemized business, because truly there are so many incredible benefits, but it just requires consistent time on your behalf, investing into that. It's a long-term play. So stop looking at business as a short-term game. It's a long-term play. You're investing in the future and in your future self and the future of your business. So one takeaway from today, start somewhere. Pick one SOP, pick one thing that you've been putting off writing or building, write it, build it, implement it, and then build on it from there. Get buy-in from your staff and then build on it from there. Your future self will thank you. All right, team, that's enough for me today. So if you want to keep doing this journey on your own, we have a ton of free resources for you to help continue to build your business on your own. But if you'd like some help, if you'd like access to some of the stuff that we had just learned today from one of our amazing boardroomers on the full process on how he has built systems and processes for his business, I'd love to invite you to join Boardroom. So it's a community of business owners purely in the engineering industry. We don't work with lawyers or accountants or anything like that. Business owners purely of engineering consultancies to help them grow and scale their businesses. So if that's you, you'd like to learn a bit more about Boardroom, shoot me a message, send me an email, give me a call. Let's have a chat about how Boardroom can help you build your business faster. Have an epic day.